in audio. In audio. In audio.
Alrighty, let's see. I think we're both good. You're not unmuted, but it's okay. Here we go. So, guys, welcome to today's Burke County High School Esports stream. We are getting started a little early today. We have a Rocket League member who leaves a little early to go to work, and so we needed to get started as soon as we can. So you guys can already see up there in the top left-hand corner that this game has started. My name is Mr. Braddock, Mr. B, and I'm the esports coach, and I'm joined here with Jamal. Jamal, introduce yourself again.
Hello, people. My Dunbar. I am an intern currently, but I will be up there eventually.
Yeah, so Jamal, it was actually a really cool thing. We had a Steam Day last Friday, and we streamed, and we allowed students to come in and just like commentate and do exactly what we're doing now. And Jamal got in there and found out that not only did he have an act for it, he actually really, really liked it. So we're going to go ahead and jump into where we can see this gameplay a little bit bigger. Jamal, how much do you know about Rocket League?
Well, I play it most of the time, but not all the time.
Okay.
Like, I'll get in a match with my friends and we'll yell at each other because we suck, but we'll win sometimes. Win some, you lose some.
Yeah, you'll see these guys here are insane. Like, they just do things that, I mean, you really just gotta, they only come with practice, and it almost seems like impossible to do some of the things that they do. Playing Rocket League at a higher caliber is very, very, very impressive.
You gotta see the tournaments in Rocket League. It was an overtime match one time, and all I saw was absolute peak. It was like crazy. One man, he went up, right? He was kind of falling off the ball, but somebody was in front of him on the other team. So he zoomed through him, blew him up. He hit the ball, and he scored. I was like, ain't no way that just happened.
I thought that was looking good for us, but this team that we're playing against has some really good defense.
Very good defense.
Yeah, you'll see. So the person that we're watching here today is Ethan Kemp. He's a sophomore at Burke County High School, and he's a real trooper. And I was kind of telling Jamal this before stream started, but he was here all last year in our esports team, or on our esports team, but he was never able to actually play a match just due to some like technological problems that we were having. And so, he just sat in here and just played against like CPUs or just like practice and practice and practice. So he's really been waiting a long time for this moment, and he's finally gotten here, and I'm really excited for them. Our Rocket League team is currently 7th place, and I think we're going up against the number 3 team today. So this is sure to be a really, really good competition. And I think
close, but not there. Close, but not there yet.
So some of these other people that we're watching, and I'll have to see if I can like zoom in and figure out who's who. We're watching Jeremy Robinson, who is a junior. If he's not a junior, he's also a sophomore. And then we're watching Parker Prickett, who once again, if he's not a junior, he's also a sophomore. Both of them really, really good. I'm not sure who's who though. I can't remember who's River Sticks. Yeah, but I'm trying to like look at the other and try to figure out like who's got the ball or like who's doing what. But I can't remember their names. I know Ethan's name is Person Human, but I don't know what these other guys are. I want to say River Sticks is going to be Jeremy, and the other one's going to be Parker. Maybe we'll go outside after this game and get some confirmation as we get another shot on goal, but it doesn't go in. Unfortunate.
Close. There's a little more to learn about Rocket League. I mean, it's had collabs with many other games, kind of like Fortnite, Hollow. It's even had cars in it. Different cars.
Sure.
Oh, that's one story.
That's not good. Okay. So yeah, I'm sure you guys have been able to pick up on it, but it's soccer with cars. But as we've been rambling on with, it's much more complicated than that. Yeah, but we have a minute left in this game, and I really just don't want our guys to go ahead and go down with one loss here.
Hopefully they get a score.
So this is our first time. Ooh. Good job, Ethan. Oh, gosh. This is our first time streaming Rocket League this year, but the way that it works in the Play VS world is we do a best of 5 matchups. So the first person to win 3 individual matches, or the first team, rather, to win 3 individual matches is going to win the series. And so even if we lose here, it is not the end of the world, but it does put us down.
But
making these guys kind of have to play from behind, which is never a fun thing.
Gotta get their turn. In a second.
Yeah, I know. That's the sad thing is like just there's not much time left. But we're making a run here. We're making a run. We're making.
Might get a score.
Go Ethan. Let's go Ethan.
So close. So close.
He's gonna try again, but there's just not gonna be enough time, man. That stinks. Yeah. So I mean, we take a game 1 loss there. So let's look at our opponent a little bit while we're waiting on this next match to load up.
That was crazy. Ethan almost got it in there, but they stopped it.
So let's see. We are going up against Trutland County, which I'm actually from Toombs County myself, so some people down there in my parts. I need to see who runs that Esports League. Where am I at? Where am I trying to go? Oh, Rocket League. I was hovering over it the entire time. So yeah, we're playing against Trutland County. Trutland County is number 3. They're 6-1 and they're 19-3 overall. We are number 7. We're 6-1, but we're 18-3 overall. So they're just a little bit better than us in terms of actual record. But we can see it's going to be like really, really good competition, and I'm excited to see what's going on.
One match. Hopefully
we
win this next one. We're gonna need it. We're gonna need it.
That reminds me, we need to upload the layout here. So, Jamal, while we're kind of waiting on this match to start here, what are some what are your first thoughts on just being an esports commentator and being a member of the Burke County High School esports team?
Well, at first, when I first was about to go in there, I didn't know if I wanted to go in there. So I just told myself, just go in there, see how it felt. Liked it a lot. I want to be here next years that I'm here. This is something that you would enjoy the more you get into it.
For sure, yeah. And like one of the biggest complaints that we hear about it is like, well, dude, I don't know what to say, and like I don't like being on camera. And those are both like valid worries, but and hopefully you can attest to this. Like you get here and it's way easier than you think it's gonna be to like. Something clicks in the brain.
For me, when I first got there, the camera part, it did kind of like make me like so scared at first, but now I got used to it because just watching other people play the game, it wasn't weird. It felt good.
Yeah, and like I said, you really do kind of come up with like stuff just rolls off the tongue, and you
Yeah.
find things to talk
Wasn't
about.
crazy. It was normal.
Hmm. So, you've had a couple of chances to kind of commentate some games this week. This is your first not like 1v1 fighter game, right? Because you did Smash yesterday,
Yup.
and then you did Street Fighters the day before, right? So, what are your thoughts on of the three games that you've watched? And I know that we've only just started this stream, but what would you think is your favorite out of those three, and why?
My favorite out of the three will probably be Rocket League because see,
Okay,
I play it more than both of the other games,
okay,
and I'm more used to Rocket League. Play Fortnite. Fortnite had Rocket League. It kind of had a Rocket League.
yeah, I remember.
Yeah, that's why I like the game, and it's kind of fun when you play it with friends because you just yell at each other and not do something.
Sure, yeah. I've never really got on the Rocket League like train or like hype train, but I have done just like what you said, just kind of goof around on it with my friends a little bit, and it is fun, especially when you're playing with like really close friends. Playing against strangers, I never really got the hype, and it's kind of a try hard game, and so I would just get frustrated and get off. But playing with your friends, you have a good time. I think of those three, my favorite one's probably gonna have to be Smash Bros. But I'm not very good at it, But I'm definitely not good at this, and I've never really played Street Fighters. But I'm trying to run a new character in Smash Bros. And I've been having a lot of fun with it lately. Plus, you saw yesterday our Smash A team's really, really good. That was a fun watch.
That was crazy.
Yeah. We're actually, and I'm sure you saw it yesterday, but we're working on a clip, and or not Jose, Jesse Ruffin's supposed to be sending it to me, and we're gonna try to make it into like a YouTube short, and I'm really excited, just so that way we can post it on there and get a little bit more interaction.
All right.
So Jamal, I don't really know what's going on here, but we are just kind of trying to fill in time. I don't really know much about you, man. Like, I really only even know your first name. What's your last name again?
Dunbar.
Dunbar. Okay. And what year are you at Burke County High School?
This is my first year.
First year, so you're a freshman?
Oh.
Yeah, nice. Okay. So what kind of classes are you taking?
Right now, I'm taking Mr. Monroe's class,
Okay.
Mr. Lee, Mr. Osorio, and it's healthcare, then math,
Mm-hmm.
Spanish,
Mm-hmm.
then environmental science.
And is environmental science with DeWitt or somebody else?
It's with somebody else. It's Miss Cable.
Miss Cagle. Okay, I know who you're talking about. She coaches softball here at Burke County High School, and she recently got engaged, which is cool.
I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah. Did she brag about it a lot in class, or like talk about it? Did she talk about it at all?
About it, yeah.
Yeah.
She didn't brag about it though.
Did she tell you guys the story of how it happened?
I forgot, but she did tell us
did?
about how it happened.
Yeah. So if you're watching this, Miss Cagle is obviously one of our science teachers, and she's also a coach for our softball team. And our softball team made it to the second round of the state playoffs this year, the round of 32. And the round of 32. And after the game, her now fiance proposed to her, and it was evidently a really big deal. I wasn't there, but you obviously hear about it. So of those four. Okay, well, actually, let's just go down the road. Tell me one thing that you like about each of your teachers. What's one thing that you like about Mr. Monroe?
One thing I like about Mr. Monroe is that, see, when we play Exploding Kitten, it's so competitive, but
yeah, it is.
But see, they always jump my friend Joseph Lee, and I just sit there and like, I can't help him, but I want to help him, but I can't, 'cause I'm not trying to get jumped next.
Right.
So I just sit there and do my own thing. Sometimes I would get to second place, but then I either die to him or Wyatt.
Oh yeah, Wyatt Ailey, you mean?
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, if you think about Mr. Monroe's class, and any of his former students are going to think about this too, you always think about Exploding Kittens.
Yeah.
Exploding Kittens comes up, and towards the end of the semester, when schools don't really have a whole lot or like teachers don't really have a whole lot to do, I'll even find myself down there playing with them. It's just like one of the most iconic things about Mr. Monroe himself. That's cool. Exploding Kittens. So now Mr. Lee, I got home last night and was talking to my wife, and like I said, she watches this, and one of the things that she mentioned that you mentioned yesterday, you and Ruffin were kind of talking about your math class, and you were really excited or just really proud that you had like learned a new like graphing style or like learned how to do it, and that was just something that she really thought was cool that you were excited to be learning. But what's one thing that you like about Mr. Lee or like about Mr. Lee's class?
See, Mr. Lee's class is chill. Like once you get the work done, you don't really have to do a whole lot. You just chill, talk. Just
Okay.
don't be like super duper loud. Just
Okay.
chill.
Yeah.
And then most of the time, my friend Landon, he's kind of funny, and then sometimes he just does a little too much. Because Mr. Lee has to get on him a whole lot, simply because he misses too many days, and it's not really his fault because he has he has to go to the doctor most of the time. And yeah, and then yesterday on accident, I don't know why he did this, but he called the cops simply because they said they said he didn't have the balls to do it. I was like, ain't no way you fall for this. And I went to the bathroom and I come back, all I see is them saying he's calling because I'm like, there's no way you just did that.
So awesome story about Mr.
Mr. Surreal's class, it's it's easy. The only thing that well, I like mostly everything about a class. The only thing that I hate that I keep doing is falling asleep.
Okay. I
But I do end up getting my assignments done. Like today, I went to sleep for maybe like 10 minutes and I just woke up and did it.
picked. That's on me. So sorry, I have been talking about this, but I have this kid in my fourth block who um, went to sleep today, and I was like picking up his desk and like trying to wake him up. And he would wake up for a minute and then just fall right back asleep. And so the final bell rung and we dismissed and everything. And I told all the kids to exit as quietly as they could and left him in there asleep. He didn't miss the bus or anything. He plays football, so I just wanted him to be late to practice to see if his coach would have gotten on to him. So we'll see what happens. I'm just trying to make him learn a lesson, man. Don't sleep in my class.
Yeah. Only way you can sleep in a teacher's class is if you got all your work done.
Yeah, that's the big thing. And he didn't. All right, hold up. What is happening? So, I'm sorry about all this, guys, but they are, technical difficulties, and they're reaching out to Play VS to see what's going on, but they had to like reset, and the reset, hold up, and the reset like threw off the game or something. Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. And very unfortunate. Okay. Okay, Play VS is resetting it. So we might actually be able to replay game one here, which would be good in our favor because Play VS is about to reset the whole match. So if that's the case, we're about to start from scratch, which is unfortunate for Jeremy because he's got to go to work, but it's fortunate for us because we did take an L in game one. So we're just going to see what's going on. Okay, and then your last teacher Miss Cagle. Yeah, what's one thing that you like about Miss Cagle or her class?
Is fun. Because most of the time, it's just one assignment and that's it. And then sometimes I don't like my seat because there's just one kid in front of me just says random stuff out of nowhere that's just weird.
Okay.
And then there's just girls behind me and I swear I can't look back without them getting mad at me. Like I could just say hi and they just get mad at me.
No, I know where you're coming from that for sure.
Yep. And then most of the time, like I'm pretty sure last year you had my brother. His name was Jason Williams. I'm pretty sure you had him last year.
Oh man, don't embarrass me like this on live internet.
What?
Don't. Jason Williams.
Yeah, he was in your class, and
okay.
I don't know what he was doing in there, but I just know he was in there because he's in Mr. Ruffin's class this year.
Oh, wait. No, he's Jason's in my cohort.
He's in your cohort?
Yeah, I think. Yeah. Jason's in my cohort. He's not in my class, but yeah, I know who you're talking about. Okay, I didn't know that was your brother. That's cool.
Now he's playing basketball.
Yeah. Yeah, Jason's a cool kid. he like started off real quiet, but he's starting to open up a little bit more. But I haven't seen my cohort. We haven't been to cohort in forever.
I wonder when we're gonna have cohort.
But we were kind of like
We're supposed to have it that week last week Friday.
Yeah. Which is I don't want to say it's okay because that's not what I mean, but they're just I don't know. Like I like the way that the plan for the Veterans Day program worked out. All right, so you talked to me about what were some of your favorite things about your classes, so I'm going to tell you the same thing. What are some favorite things about my classes? So I teach a first block, a second block, a first block, a third block, and a fourth block. So my first block, it even has some of our esports kids in it, and it has a bunch of other cool people. I teach seniors, so it's got a bunch of dual enrolled kids, so some people that come to me first, and then the rest of their days just go into college. And, if they have a class that day, they go, and then if they don't, they don't. But one thing I really like about that class is, like, even though it's 8 in the morning, like, for the most part, they're ready to come in and, like, do their work, and they get things done. And not only do they do it, it's like they really do seem eager to learn about what we're talking about. And so
are they, like, quiet most of the time?
No, it's the exact opposite. They're talkative and they're loud, but, like, in a good way to where, like, we can enjoy the content that we're learning, and it really does seem like they're thinking critically about it, which from a teacher's perspective is exactly what you want. One of my biggest pet peeves is when you walk into a classroom and it's 100% completely quiet. Just as a teacher, to me, that makes me think that you're not doing your job as a teacher, and that the students aren't doing their job as a student, because like learning involves talking, and it involves being loud and like having a good time, So if I walk into a classroom and it's just dead quiet, except for like a test or something, it really makes me think like, oh wow, what's going on in here? So if I can have a student come into my classroom and like really get involved in what we're learning and be talkative about it, that's how I know, one, that they're learning, and two, that my classroom is a place where they feel comfortable being able to learn.
Like most of the time in most classes, there'll be the strict teacher who just doesn't let you talk at all. Like you can't talk at all unless you like have a high grade or something. Like that's not what a teacher should. Teacher, if you want to be a good teacher, you gotta like at least open up to the give them some help if they need it, or like most of the time, if you really want them to like learn, you gotta like help them do it. That's how Mr. Lee is with us. He wants us to actually talk. He don't want us to just be quiet the whole time.
Yeah, and like that's one of my least favorite things. Like I was telling that to my fourth block today, because like I handed out a worksheet and they just said nothing, and then I was like, all right, something's wrong. Like like you guys aren't talking and you're not working through this worksheet. You're not thinking out loud. So like something's wrong. Like we got to figure something out.
Probably because it was Thursday and then.
Yeah, that could be it too. But yeah, my first block, I really like them because it seems like they're engaged and like they're ready to learn what we're talking about. My third block, and obviously there's aspects of this everywhere, but like my third block, we laugh a lot and we can pick on one another without getting mad. Like I can make a joke to them and then they can make a joke back, and I really like that, and I could sit down and like have a conversation with them, and like not necessarily about what we're learning, just about life itself, and they're going to participate in that conversation.
That's how Mr. Monroe is with Brady, and he's like that with Brady. Like they'll talk about the Bible sometimes. And yeah, because Mr. Monroe's class, like in the morning, it'll usually be quiet. But then eventually it'll be like more talking. But see, most of the girls in there, well, it's more girls than it is boys. Yeah. They do not talk unless Mr. Monroe says something.
Okay.
Like one of the girls in there, she barely, well, two girls actually barely even be listening to what the man be saying. I'd be like, wow, there's just no way. I mean, that's what girls do sometimes. They don't really care sometimes, but they like. They'll only care if it's their boyfriend or something, I swear.
Okay. Let's see. So they just reset the match, and I'm trying to ready up, but even then it's kind of giving us some issues.
It must be because it rained today.
Yeah, that could be it too. One thing that all Burke County High School kids know is that if it rains, our internet messes up. Jamal, could you do me a favor, and just because you're closest to the door, just go like ask Ethan like what can he see on this side? Like is everything good, or does he need help? Yeah. Yeah, so I'm really sorry, guys, that this happened. This is very unfortunate. But it's not letting, like, they reset the match and it's not letting us reset or like ready up on this side. So I'm not sure what to do. But I do want to tell you guys a little bit about some other of our teams. We have both of our Madden teams playing today. Zion Wright is in 4th place and he's playing against the 3rd place team. And then Zayden Richardson is in 2nd and he's playing against the 1st place team. So some really big implications there. We could see Zion move up into 3rd and Zay move up into 1st. And then we have both of our Mario Kart teams going. Currently, both of them are down 1-0. One of them needs a win to be able to play in playoffs, so we need them to kind of clutch up there. And then the other one, they might still have a chance to play in playoffs, but, you know, a win's never going to hurt. And they're both down 1-0, which sucks. So give me just 1 second, guys. Say it again. Okay, gotcha. Guys, we are going to go to a quick intermission, see what's going on. All right, guys. So we are back. As you guys can see, sorry, I don't know what camera I'm on. Did it happen again? Damn it.
All right,
So sorry about that.
we got
We got it back. So I don't know what's going on, but on the Play VS side, it's glitching up our games. And so we're having to create custom matches and then just keep score. So I guess we're still down 1-0, and we'll see what's going on. By the way, our Mario Kart B team did just lose, meaning that they're not going to make it to the playoffs, which is unfortunate.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's looking like our B team's down too. So, or not our B team, our A team. So that's unfortunate. Zion Wright, who's running our Madden B team, he was down by 1 touchdown, and it just kicked an onside kick. And then Zayden Richardson, which is our Madden A team, he was currently in the lead, and they were both in game 1. So, all right, let's see what's happening here. Nothing. Okay, I don't know what's happening. We're missing somebody. I don't know. I can't tell what's happening here.
It looks like they're trying to like.
Okay. Is there a game going?
No. That's just.
Okay.
Practice.
They're just okay. So they're just playing around. Okay, that makes sense.
Like the game will start when everybody.
Okay. That makes sense. And now no one's in there. Man. Okay, so I guess just since we're having to do all this filler today, I will pick up where we left off. So, we were talking about things that we liked about each of our classes. And so I was talking about from a teaching perspective what I liked. And I said my first block, I feel like that they're very ready to learn and eager to learn. My second block, they're just really funny in general. And we can goof off and have good conversations. And then for the most part, my fourth block is just like really, really, really nice. Just like super nice people. It's like I know that the people in that class have my back, and that's just a really cool thing. It's got one of my favorite students on campus ever in there. I'm obviously not going to name drop, but just really glad to see him there. It's got these 3 girls who earlier in the year built me a Lego flower set because they just said I was having a bad day or it looked like I was. And just, a bunch of other super, super, super nice people. So that's probably my 3 favorite things about the classes that I teach.
That's awesome. They built a whole Lego flower.
Yeah, so like I can show you over here, and I guess we can show on let's see, hold up. We can show on standings over here.
Did they just surprise you with it?
Yeah, they did, and it was really, really nice. Let's see. Oh, I can't spell, but you guys get it. So they built this, and they built it in like a little vase that kind of looks like that. Like that's probably as close to what they did as I can find. And so it's sitting in my game room at the house. And so if you gals are watching this, thank y'all. I think about that a lot. Super, super nice. And that just kind of like brings back one of my favorite quotes. I don't know if you've heard it, but it's from Maya Angelou. And it's like, people will forget what you said. They'll forget what you did, but they'll never forget how you made them feel. Like it was just a simple little gesture. Yeah. Hey, we're here. Let's go. Rocket League. And it's competitive Rocket League too. That last match was intense. So guys, 5 minutes. We're gonna manually keep score. Ethan's just gonna chill. The thing about Ethan is he's so intentional with what he does on this game. Like he thinks everything through.
See, look at that. Excellent goal block. He knew where the ball was gonna.
Yeah.
He definitely played against randoms. You could tell. That's why he's so good at it.
Yeah, I'm ready to see. Oh, we might have a score there. Nope.
Close.
No, wait. It was close to them scoring. We want to get that away. There we go.
No, we're the blue team. We got.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. We are the blue team. Never mind. I'm thinking about last game. We are the blue team.
We were close to scoring. Ethan
yeah. We want that. We want that.
Almost got it.
Then, Man, I don't know why, but that's gonna mess with me. The fact that we're now the orange team or the blue team, and they're the orange team.
Yeah,
that's gonna bug me.
It's Ethan going in. He gets
I-
pushed back, but he gets the boost. That's something you have to do in Rocket League. Take all the boosts so the other team stuff like that.
Give me just a second. We're having keep doing your thing. We're having another problem with our Mario Kart team. Let's see.
By the looks of it, Ethan, everyone 0-0, but
We like to see 0-0, but we want to see us in the lead for sure.
and Ethan almost hits it in.
There it is. Oh,
Close. He was so close. He messed up his shot, and
just like went up.
Ethan might get it in there. Oh,
Nope.
close.
Good defense, man.
Very
Truland's
good.
got really good defense.
Yeah. I mean, look at it. They're trying. Ethan might go in.
No.
Close.
He was back there.
Ethan knocks it down, passes it to his teammate.
He
He scores. What a
Let's
assist.
go. All right, give me 1 sec.
All right. That was an excellent score right there. As I look at it, Ethan showed a great shot. He shot and assist at his own teammate. Nice play by Ethan, pushing him out the way to get the. And another score. Ethan's gonna push it in there. Ethan got it. Ethan gets another. Well, his teammate didn't him. Ethan scored.
Yeah, I know. I saw.
Excellent. Yep, Ethan got another score. His teammate got a score, then he got a score. I'm pretty sure that was Parker who got the first score.
Yeah, so that's one thing I did while I was out there, and I can't believe I didn't do it during the intermission, but I got confirmation on who's who. So the River Styx guy is Jeremy, and whatever the other guy's name is Parker. So now we'll know who's who is there.
Ooh, very close, but they stop it.
Good job, Ethan. Good job.
What a hit.
Our Mario Kart team, our Mario Kart A team, ended their 4 races in a tie, and so they were confused about what they were going to do about the tiebreaker, and I wanted to go out there and make sure that they did what they were supposed to according to Play VS. That's why I had to leave real quick.
Trying to get a shot in, but he's blocked.
I mean, at this point, I just want to see some stone cold defense, which I think we can do, you know.
Nice trade-off. Ethan gonna set up the ball, knocks it down. It looks like he's taking strategy into the boosting.
Look, and then he's just going to sit here and wait. It's just like, it's really good.
Oh, he got pushed back.
Good defense there from, I guess technically offense from Fruitland County. But Jeremy and Parker do their job and are able to kind of keep it away from him.
See, Ethan's going to catch up to the ball, but he doesn't hit it. Hits it.
And Jeremy, Jeremy.
This is some nice team chemistry. He misses it and it goes back the other way. But look at it. They're gonna stop that. Watch. You watch here. He's gonna try to hit it in, but it doesn't go in. Now watch this. He's gonna launch it. I swear, something's gonna happen. 1 minute.
The thing that impresses me with Ethan is just his patience. Like, it's okay to just sit there and like reanalyze the situation and then come up with a game plan. And so like he's really good at like thinking quickly
That might be a wild shot right there.
and like thinking critically about what he's doing. Hey, it's okay.
It's okay.
We just gotta, yeah. Ethan's second goal is really looking nice right now, so we just gotta play this careful. We can still win this though. 43 seconds. I like our options. You can see Ethan's not going to go straight for the ball. Oh, he might have air control here. This might be it. This might be another one. Dang.
Close, but got knocked away. They got to stop that ball from getting in there.
Yep. I think that was Parker playing some good defense.
Very good defense.
Yeah. That's Parker on the ball right there. Now Jeremy's got the ball. Oh. Come on, Ethan.
Ethan's got to stop that.
He did a good job realizing, okay, there's no way that we
Oh,
score
Ethan
here.
with the
Oh, no,
nice.
no.
Oh,
No.
nice save. Nice save. Excellent save.
Ethan did a really good job there, realizing, okay, there's no way that we score here. Let's back off and play defense, and I like that. And I think, barring anything like super crazy, we're going to take game 2 here.
Don't let that ball go in. Got to let it hit the ground. And Ethan with the
Good
nice
job.
defense.
All right, let's make sure that we are communicating over here with the Poles. Oh man, okay. So that ties up the series. Play VS isn't keeping track of it. We're having to keep track of it manually, and so that's what I was doing over here, just typing and making sure, because we're gonna have to submit these to a Play VS rep, and he's gonna have to go in. Like I said, I'm not really sure what's happening, but it's just not allowing us to ready up over here. But yeah, oh my gosh, this is gonna be a really good series, and it might go to the full 5 games, which is going to be an interesting thing to see.
And by the looks of it, both teams were doing well, but the other team has to assist each other more. They don't really do that. Well, they do it, but it's not consistent, like how Jeremy and Ethan and Parker do it.
We got to see Jeremy attack there, or not Jeremy, Ethan attack there, which is something that he doesn't normally do, and now he's back onto the defense.
Yeah,
back onto defense.
When you're in the middle, you go for the ball, but if you're on like the sides, you don't really go for it.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense, and he might have the air control here.
Ooh, close, and his teammate, Parker
was close to being there. Yeah. And look at him, they're falling back.
And score by Jeremy.
Let's go, Jeremy. Let's go, buddy.
Jeremy just sat there.
I mean, he just took it into his own hands there, bro. From what I understand, and you might know a little bit more about ranks than I do, but Jeremy's the highest rank in Rocket League.
I'm pretty sure it's Diamond or Platinum or.
Yeah. So he's like, in terms of Rocket League records or whatever, he's the best out of the 3. But as you can see, like they're all really good.
If you saw that Ethan messed up his boost dash, so he couldn't hit it in. He could have hit it in right there.
And now, see, he's backing up to play defense.
The ball, but that looks like a targeted hit. Gonna wait for the perfect moment. Come down. Ooh, okay,
I thought that they may have just set something up there. I'm not sure who swept in for the save. I think it was Parker, and now Ethan.
Nice save. Oh.
He's got to hurry up and get back to it, though.
It was a nice save, though. It was a nice save.
Yeah. It just it didn't bounce off his car the right way, like had it bounced off even just like a little bit farther out, man, that it would have been a good save.
If it bounced the other way, it would have been excellent for Ethan. He saved it. Ethan Knox should
playing defense,
playing nice, good defense. He
and now
the boost, but the other player. God. Oh,
but
tried to save
he tried. Yeah, like it was going to be really hard to save that considering his angle.
But
I'm not.
We got 3 minutes.
Yeah,
See, he couldn't really save it like how he wanted to save it.
I would have been. It would have been interesting to have seen that from Jeremy's perspective. Not saying that he messed up or anything. He obviously tried to do something, but just to see, like, what that looked like from his angle. Could he have done something different?
Yeah. Looks like Parker and Jeremy are watching the ball. Looks like they got it. Close. Ethan's trying to get it.
He is. And Jeremy and Parker fell back and played defense. It's interesting that they just have an interesting way of playing. Yeah, it could have been.
And I like the fact that they all would go back because they know the ball isn't gonna stay there that long.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, they're really good at thinking quick and analyzing the situation. Unfortunate. Okay.
Through Ethan. I think
it looks like Jeremy's down there playing around with the ball. Parker's going to come in mid and play some support. Ethan's going to stay in his spot. Ethan might get air control here, but he just doesn't get the angle.
Yeah, if he got the angle, he may have scored. Oh.
We needed somebody there. We were kind of all bunched up. All right. Good job, Parker. Good job.
Nice.
Got it.
Got it.
I will say one thing about them, they always have a guy in front of goal. Like,
They're always have somebody
they're
back
really
there.
good at defense. They're good at offense too, but you know, we're never gonna get one from way out.
You can see that Ethan's putting his like, he messed it up.
He just missed it a little.
You see that Ethan does put his trust into them while he's getting boosts. You could tell that they're honorary teammates, like they trust each other to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like that's the big thing about this game is like that trust and that chemistry. You know, we've struggled at finding some Rocket League players this year. You know, like Ethan and Parker.
He almost got it in, so close.
Ethan and Parker have been our go-to guys, you know, since the beginning of the semester. You know, Parker came and he originally tried out for like 2K and like Madden and the sporty games, and we put him on Rocket League, and he was like, I mean, I've played before, but you know, once he and Ethan like got together and started practicing, and they just really clicked. And Ethan taught Parker some, I don't want to say basics of the game, but just things to like elevate his playing style. But it wasn't until Jeremy really joined that we saw, unfortunate, that might actually seal it. But it wasn't until Jeremy joined that we actually saw this team become what it is. You know, we tried to substitute some other people, and they just couldn't make it work.
Just wait, because things like this happen, and there's sometimes where they would come back and even score more. Because this happened with somebody who was in a tournament, right?
Yeah.
He was down by 4, so he logged in and he got he was scoring every like, close.
Good save, Parker. Good save.
That could go in.
Yeah, Ethan did a good job getting it out. At this point, I'm just glad like it was away. You know, he shot it back over mid, and he's gonna play defense here. Got to be careful. Parker's there. A good pass by Parker. He gets the ball out. Now Ethan's got to go on the offensive. See, he did it there again. He looked and he said, "There's no way I get that ball. Let's back off. Let's readjust." And I really respect that about Ethan's game.
40 seconds, but
yeah, we gotta hurry.
I can feel. I feel it. It might happen. It might happen. Ooh. Okay.
30 seconds
30
left.
seconds. Gotta get that score for it.
Yeah. We need like a good 15 seconds left or something if we want to actually deal with it. Go.
So much.
And see, Ethan's backing off to play defense. All right, we can make some work here.
That is.
It's a little off. It was close, but it does look like Trutland County is going to take
second round.
Yeah, take game 3. Yeah. So let's see.
Still hitting the ball.
Interesting.
Oh, he scored.
Well, I mean, I guess we'll just call it 1-4 and then end it. I don't know. The time's out, so. There we go. Yeah. Game 3 is 1-4 them, so we do take a 2-1 deficit. All right, give me a second. You can keep doing your thing. It's just we don't have a coach in the room and they need me real fast. If you want to switch into this seat, you can.
Let's just hope. Currently, it looks like our team is losing. This was.
Alright.
Well, shouldn't it be 1-1 or should it be 1-2?
No, gosh, yeah, we haven't even, or I haven't really even thought about updating that. So let's get this situated. Properties. Sorry, guys. 2, and then home score is 1. Boom. Alrighty, so brand new game. We can tie up the series. But if we lose here, we lose, which is unfortunate for us. I don't think it's going to have any impact on our playoff eligibility, just personally.
Next save. It looks like they want to score, but the other team is like impactfully. They're working together a little.
All right, take that, Ethan.
Take that, yeah. Ethan can get there.
I think Ethan scores there if that guy didn't do that. So that was a really good play from Trutland, and Ethan might still score anyway.
Close. If he got there a little quicker, he would have scored.
That might be a score. Yeah. All right, so we go down quickly, 1-0, but there's still a lot of game left. You know, they scored 4 last time, so anything can happen. This team really is playoff worthy. Like they can win the playoffs, or they can make it to the playoffs, and then they can even make it to the state championship.
Because this is number 3.
Yeah. We're facing team 3, and it's a close game. It's a competitive game. So, and just another. I don't know. I mean, that one. The first one I can understand. That one kind of irritates me a little bit. I do feel like. I mean. That's just Parker's fault, man.
Parker tried to jump over into it, but he missed.
But still a lot of game left. They scored 4 last time, so we could score 4 here, you know?
Hopefully. Stop, but gets the ball back, but he can't score.
What a good defensive play. I think that what we're doing wrong
is we're not having somebody back there.
Well, so when Ethan attacks, we drop 2, but when anybody else attacks, we just drop Ethan. And so, like, I think we need to give Ethan some support. Honestly.
Oh man.
I think we just need to give Ethan some support. But I don't know. You know, they know what they're doing. Well, like, we need to have 2 people on the attack and 1 on the defense, because I think 1 on the defense is enough to at least like halt the advance until the other people can get there and play support.
Yeah, because they all would have to go back there and get it.
Yeah. I'm telling you, that flying in the air stuff is crazy, bro. Like, just as somebody who's played Rocket League very, very little, it's very, very, very impressive. All right, if they play right.
Ethan was ready to go in the air. You could tell he was ready to go up in there.
Yeah. Really, really, I would like to see a score here pretty soon.
Parker does redeem himself.
He does, yeah.
He just saved it.
Really good save. Because, yeah, you're right. It was going in if he didn't.
Who hit that?
I don't.
It looks like Jeremy hit it right there.
Yeah, that would have been Jeremy then. For sure, just given on placement, like where they were just then.
One person being back there gonna make.
Because you can see that's kind of what they do. Like, when Ethan gets a long shot on goal, they just have one guy back. There he was right there. And it's enough to really kind of halt what they're doing. Now, obviously, these guys know way, 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 way more about Rocket League than me, so like, that's not something that I'm going to go in and say. This is just coming from, like, somebody who doesn't know what they're talking about but is watching the game. That's just something that I've noticed, you know.
Still bring it back.
Oh yeah. It's anybody's game, but this Trutland County defense is insane.
Very insane.
Yeah. And okay, I thought maybe we had a shot there. They had a shot there. Ethan comes in, plays good defense.
Oh, that's going.
They do get a shot.
Oh, he saved it.
I can't tell who that was. I think that was Jeremy coming in with a good save.
Yeah, that was Jeremy. That was Jeremy. What a save.
Yeah, because I really do think that score right there would have been icing on the cake. Now, we got to really do something in this last 60 seconds. Like, we need to score bad. See, they got one person dropped, but Jeremy.
Oh,
Jeremy came in with a big hit.
Ethan could have just pushed it in.
I would have liked to have seen Ethan be a little bit more aggressive there. I would have, with the shot. But, you know, because it's just kind of at the point now where it's now or never. So I understand wanting to stop and like drop back and play defense, but like you have to score to keep this game going. So I really would have liked to have seen him like drive there. He gets a pass. And had we had somebody there to intercept, it would have been good. But once again, we dropped 2, and I really do think that that's our problem. But perhaps, like I said, I'm just
Ethan scored. Oh, close.
I don't know about that one. I feel like it went in. I really do.
It went in, but they pushed it back out.
Yeah, I don't know if it would have had a.
Oh, he tried to pass it to. Oh.
I don't know if it would have had an impact on how the game went. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
So game 4 does go to Treatland County, unfortunately. Yeah. I really was really excited to see this. And like I had a good time. And honestly, in terms of like commentating, this was like a really fun commentation because it's competitive and like it's short and quick.
Yeah. It got close with each turn, but then like something would happen.
Cool. So that's game 4. Let's see if they're gonna report the results. I can't type over here. That's crazy. Boom. Let's see. So, you guys can keep watching Ethan or whatever, but we are going to kind of look and see what's going on over here with some of our other teams. So Zion he did end up losing game 1 against East Coweta High School, so he's down 1-0. He's currently playing with the Chiefs, while East Coweta is playing with the San Francisco 49ers. Our Mario Kart team, let's see what happened. I really want to see 1-1 here. I'm not really sure what's happening or what's going on. Hold on.
Third game, it looked like.
Yeah, but it wasn't updated up here. Okay, I do see 1-1, which is good. So this is the team that went into the tiebreaker, and I'm actually going to show you guys over here. This is the team that went into the tiebreaker where they had to go play an additional match, and they ended up winning. So that's big news. We want them to have good playoff standings. And then Zayden Richardson, he's number 2 in Madden. He's probably up 1-0. I'd like to think he would be. Let's refresh and see what's going on. He might still be playing that first game. And if that's the case, overtime. Yeah, it's still 0-0, which means that he is still playing that first game. I'm not really sure what's going on. But, with that, I think that we're getting ready to pretty much wrap up here. Jamal, are there any last-minute things that you want to say?
Well, before we wrap it up, this was good, and I would like to have an interview with the players to see how they felt.
That's true. Yeah, of course.
I mean, they did good. It's just the way it's like 2 people going back and then 1 going up. That just didn't like make it right. Because they had plenty shots that they could have made, though.
Sure. I'm going to go and get Ethan and see if Ethan would be willing to come on here. And if I know Ethan, he's going to say no. And if not, I'll send Parker.
Right.
Okay? I'll be right back.
Right back. And we are back, and so we have one of our players here, Ethan. We're gonna talk about no. So Ethan, tell me, like, how did it feel to go against your opponent? Like,
they were decent. They played really well. They were really good, coordinated with each other, I feel like.
Now see, the second game they weren't as coordinated. Like they would one would go back, but the other 2 would go up. Let's see. The thing I want to know is why did you guys why did 2 of you go back and 1 just went up?
That's what I was really confused about too. We were not coordinated at all. We were playing
the second
bad.
game y'all were coordinated. It's just the 3rd and 4th game, you guys were just like, you would set up a shot, but nobody would be there.
Yeah.
I know that's what made you frustrated too. But y'all did, I did do good. But
We tried.
are y'all still this is only week 7 game, so I still in the playoffs, right?
Uh, don't 100% know right now.
But hey, it's a game. It happens sometimes.
Yeah.
And then y'all were going against Team 3.
Yeah.
Very good team. Man, guys. I mean, Parker did well. Yeah, Parker did kind of like end up accident. He kind of sold one time.
Our lowest ranked player on the team.
Hmm?
He's our lowest ranked player on the team. He's still like catching up to us.
Yeah, because
So
when he was guarding, like when he was like right there where the ball was coming, he jumped over it when he wasn't trying to. You gotta teach him a little more about moved around it. 'Cause I know that didn't feel right when you saw him just like jump over the ball. You was wondering like why did he do that.
yeah,
And then Jeremy, he's a good player. He's
our highest ranked.
He was setting up shots with you. It's just whenever he got the chance to get there, he would always just be stopped by one of the other people. And the only reason that I would say the only reason that you guys may have lost was simply because you always like led up. Like, see, the one time that you had to be aggressive, where you know how the ball was coming like towards you, like player is the other player coming. He was behind the ball. He was right there. You could have went for it, but you didn't. You had backed up. If you went for it, you could have maybe had the ball go up in the air or go the other way, probably.
In my mind, there's just some plays you gotta let cool down for a bit. You gotta wait it out.
That's excellent. That was good. But hey, everything did come down bad in the end, but y'all still did win one time, so it's actually good. That was good. Now, what do you think like the atmosphere was with the first game?
I feel like we were in a position where we were set up against a higher ranked team, and we were put in a place where we had to either win to get a higher ranking, or we were set up to lose because our players aren't fully coordinated with each other, and our rankings are so.
You were practicing alone, which is kind of why. You should have. Maybe you should have. Like, see, when it was like a little issue, you should have like asked them they want to practice with you during that time. Because if you practice, well, I'm pretty sure you guys may have gotten a little more of a chance, or might even won, maybe.
That's probably true. We should start doing that more often. We don't really.
Cause y'all did good. It's just y'all need to like more team chemistry.
Yeah.
That's your only problem, but are good. Now another thing I did notice too is that you gotta Jeremy and Parker, they played aggressive, but not all the time. But see, you're more calm. But see, you gotta play a little more aggressive. If you want that one, you gotta play a little more aggressive.
Sometimes, like, I try to play aggressive, but then my teammates will like even me, like as a teammate, we would hesitate too much and not push towards the ball.
Yeah, and another thing I did notice too was that you guys did kind of hit each other a couple times.
Yeah.
I know that made you guys mad, but hey, you guys are a good team. It's just gotta learn to be together more.
That's true.
Yeah. So, nice interview with Ethan. We'll be right back. back, and we have our other player, Parker, who is one of, actually, like, you're the highest rank, right?
No, it's 6.
I thought,
I'm the lowest rank.
I was so confused. I thought it was you. Okay, yeah. All right. So Parker, tell me how you felt like during that game that you're the lowest rank and you're going against Team 3, which is the third team in the state. That's like crazy. Like, how did you feel?
Yeah, well, two of them were higher ranked than me. I'm currently champ rank. I felt normal because I had help by my side, but I feel like if we had better teamwork and more communication, we could have improved our gameplay.
Yeah, because that's something I did notice. Yeah, y'all weren't communicating. Y'all were like away from each other. See, y'all are closer to each other. Y'all could have did excellent. But see, the only problem that y'all have is it was you and Parker would go back, and then Ethan would just go up.
Yeah.
But see, the thing about that is it wouldn't be enough to help Ethan because Ethan would set up like passes, but y'all wouldn't be there. Y'all would be all the way back.
Yeah. I try to fix my rotation a little bit.
I mean, hey, it's just one loss, but you guys are a good team. You just gotta practice more with each other. Like during that first match, after the first match, you guys should have like practiced with each other to see what y'all could have done. Yeah, but hey, y'all are a good team. You just gotta practice a little more with each other. But yeah, and another thing is, I think it was you. You like crashed into Ethan on accident, which kind of Ethan did mess up too a couple times where he tried to boost, but he twirled the other way, so it kind of was bad for him. But hey, you guys did good. You guys can redeem yourself with the next game that y'all have, which will be next week. Well, yeah, next week. I'm tripping. Yeah, next week. But hey, good game. You guys did do very well on game 2 where you scored for Ethan's assist where he knocked it upward and he went back. So you just said, I'm just gonna take the score. That was good. You did good, man. All right. That was Parker. If you guys want to know anything more about Parker, guys, get him here on an interview one day, maybe. On a chill day where after the game. Yeah. And Ethan too. All right, we'll be right back. Here we have Jeremy, the highest rank on the team. So Jeremy, tell me how you felt during that entire encounter with team.
I feel like I played bad.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I didn't put on a great show. I just got on for the first time in a couple days.
Yeah, and then you started against a team you didn't get to practice nothing. Well, you got to practice a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know it was hard. Cause y'all had team chemistry at some points, not all the time. Cause see, if y'all could connect more, like be closer to each other, and just y'all would have did good. But the only thing that was bad was that you and Parker would go back while Ethan would just go straight up.
Yeah, but I mean that's called rotating back for boost. But Parker was double command.
Yeah. Now see, if Ethan and Parker did go up while you just stayed in the back, y'all would have like stopped them a couple times because that's what they were doing sometimes. And then another thing is how did it feel for like y'all to win the second match but then lose the next two matches?
Pretty bad. I thought we were gonna have a good streak going on, and then it just felt bad afterwards.
Yeah, I know how that feels, but hey, you guys did good. At least y'all didn't get 0 to 3. Y'all got 1 to 3. Hey, that was good. Now you guys could have brought it back if y'all won that fourth game because y'all would have had to go into a fifth game. But hey, it's all right though. And another thing is, you guys have to work on like being together more. Y'all were separate from each other. Well, you and Parker weren't. Well, yeah, you and Parker weren't. But Ethan was because he was already at the front. But hey, it's all right though. You guys did good. Once in a while, you guys will probably have like a little more team chemistry. You guys, together. But hey, good. Anything else you want to say before going back and end? All right. So we'll be back, and yeah.
All right. So first off, let's just see which microphone this is. Hello. Okay. This is microphone 2. I've got it. Look, I really like letting Jamal just kind of handle the interviews and handle the end part. That's really the whole point of this, is we want a student to take ownership and really kind of make this their own. And so I feel like Jamal's done a good job at that. And, you know, to have him for 4 more years is going to be crazy, or 3 more years is going to be crazy. Anyway, I do think that we're about ready to wrap it. It's 5 o'clock. We have 2 matches still going. So we played 5 today. We lost Rocket League, as you guys saw. We lost Mario Kart B. We won Mario Kart A, which is great because they were in that tiebreaker. They won, and then they just went on to win the second one. So that's a dub on the day. Zayden Richardson is currently up 1-0 against his opponent, which is the number 1 team in the nation, or in Georgia. And they are in game 2 tied, if that makes any sense. But hopefully he comes away with the win there. That way we don't have to force a game 3. Zion Wright did force a game 3, and he's playing against his opponent, which is the number 3 team in the state. And he's using the Texans, and they're using the Lions, and he's currently up 7-0. He just scored. But other than that, that's all we got. Tonight is Burke County High School's Fall Festival, so make sure that you guys come and hang out. The BCHS Esports team will be there. We have a Hot Wheels racing setup. It's not like great, it's just a ramp, but you compete in the best 2 out of 3 series, then you win a piece of candy. You know, just kind of reflect what we do in Mario Kart. Yeah, that's from 5 to 7. We have merch. If you go back to the beginning of the page, you'll see, or the beginning of the stream, you'll see that there's a page with our QR code. You can look there. You can also go to our Facebook page. Make sure that you like and subscribe, and follow us on Facebook for more esports updates. Once again, my name is Coach Brandon Braddock, or Mr. B, as they call me around here. I teach economics at Burke County High School. Hopefully, we will see you guys at next stream, and next stream will actually be playoffs. Playoffs is going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday until we're eliminated. So we'll get in here on Monday and start streaming somebody. 350. See y'all then. Have a great day.